In the heart of the ancient forest, where the trees whispered secrets older than the stars, there lay a forgotten clearing. At the center of this serene space was a fountain, its stone basin overgrown with moss and vines. Water trickled from its marble spout, shimmering in the dappled sunlight. Most travelers passed by without a second thought. But not Lyra. Lyra, a young artist searching for inspiration, had wandered deep into the woods. Feeling the weight of a creative block pressing on her heart, she had spent months in her small studio, staring at blank canvases, the brush in her hand heavy with frustration. She needed something, anything, to reignite the spark of imagination. As she stumbled into the clearing, her breath caught at the sight of the fountain. There was something magical about it, something that drew her in. She approached slowly, as if the fountain held a secret that only the brave could unlock. The water sparkled as it cascaded over the stone, its melody calming, almost hypnotic. Lyra sat beside the fountain, closing her eyes to listen. The world around her seemed to fall away, leaving only the soft rush of water. After a while, she opened her eyes, and to her surprise, a faint glow began to emerge from the fountain. It shimmered like starlight, growing brighter with each passing second. Lyra felt a strange pull toward it, her heart quickening. Before she could react, a soft voice echoed through the air, gentle and ethereal. "Welcome, seeker of inspiration." Lyra stood, startled but strangely unafraid. The glow from the fountain intensified, and a figure began to materialize within the water. At first, it was nothing more than a shape, a silhouette made of light, but slowly it took form. A woman, clothed in flowing robes that sparkled like the surface of a lake at dawn. Her face was serene, her eyes wise with centuries of knowledge. "I am the spirit of the fountain," the figure said, her voice like the rustle of leaves in the wind. "I have watched over this place for eons, offering inspiration to those who truly seek it." Lyra took a cautious step forward. "Inspiration?" she asked, her voice shaky. "But I've lost it. I don't know how to create anymore." The spirit smiled softly, her gaze kind and understanding. "Inspiration does not come from force," she said. "It flows like the water in this fountain. It is born in moments of stillness, in the quiet of your soul. You must let go of your doubts and trust the process." Lyra felt a weight lift from her chest, as if the spirit's words had unraveled the knots of uncertainty that had bound her. The air around her grew warmer, and for the first time in months, she felt a flicker of hope. "How can I find it again?" Lyra asked, her voice a whisper. The spirit's smile deepened. "Step closer to the water. Let its flow remind you of your own. Like this fountain, you are a wellspring of creativity, waiting to be tapped." With tentative hands, Lyra dipped her fingers into the cool, shimmering water. The moment her skin made contact, a rush of images filled her mind. Colors, shapes, scenes, like a painting coming to life. Her heart surged with excitement as the inspiration she had longed for flowed freely. "You are ready," the spirit said. "Now go, and let your art bloom like the flowers in this forest." As the spirit's form began to fade, Lyra found herself alone in the clearing once more. The fountain continued to glow softly, its water flowing endlessly. She stood up, a renewed sense of purpose in her heart, and turned back toward the path. Her hands were trembling, not with fear, but with anticipation. The forest no longer felt like a place of solitude, but a sanctuary of creation. Lyra knew she would return, but for now, she had a canvas to fill, and her heart was full of stories waiting to be told.